is your web subject, there is a web programming subject, and this subject is again divided into two parts. Means unit 1 and 4 will be taking by myself, and unit number 2, 3 and 5 will be taking by Gargi madam. As Gargi madam has already told you each and everything, but still for your preference I am making it clear to you each and all that unit number 1 and 4 will be taken by me, and unit number 2, 4, 2, 3 and 5 will be taken by Gargi madam. Okay, so we are going to start with our subject is web programming. As madam has already started that what we are going to study in the web programming is we are going to study the various types of languages. In that languages, how we are going to study, what are the rules, what is the internet. We are going to start with the basic thing, that is your HTML. Okay, so what is HTML? But before starting with the HTML, we are going to study about what is exactly the internet and the World Wide Web. Okay, we're going to study with the internet and the World Wide Web. Okay, so see, this is the unit number 1. In the unit number 1, again there are two chapters. First chapter is all about your internet and the World Wide Web, and second chapter is all about your HTML5, that is the advanced HTML5. Okay, next is your unit number 4. We are going to start with the PHP and its database. See, here we are going to study about HTML, HTML5, and we're going to study about the PHP in the unit number 1 and unit number 4. Okay, so as madam has already told you about the references, so these are the references book. For unit number 1, you can refer for the web design the complete reference for your unit chapter number 1, and for chapter number 2, that is for HTML5, you have to start with the HTML step by step. As I know that you are all very much familiar with the HTML, but we have to go through the deep understanding of the HTML5, and we're going to perform some programs also that we can understand that how HTML5 works step by step. So these are the books you have to refer for your web programming subject. Okay, so starting with very first thing is that what is the internet. Okay, what is the internet? So the internet is a vast network that connects computer all over the world, all over all over formation. But we call as a Wi-Fi, and we are connected among the different applications होगा तो ही हम कनेक्ट होते हैं. नो, वी कैन कनेक्ट एनीवेयर इन द वर्ल्ड थ्रू द हेल्प ऑफ द इंटरनेट connection. So what is exactly the internet? Still voice is lagging. Okay, so what is an internet? Okay. Okay, so what is the internet? Internet is a vast network that is going to connect computers all over the world, and with the help of internet, what can we do? We can share information and communicate from anywhere with an internet connection. Okay, so this is internet. सो व्हाट इज द इंट्रोडक्शन टू इंटरनेट. अगर किसी को बोलेंगे कि आज की लाइफ में इंटरनेट क्या है, तो सबसे पहले हम लोग यही बोलेंगे कि कुछ भी नहीं होगा तो चलेगा, लेकिन क्या होना चाहिए? इंटरनेट होना जरूरी है. बिकॉज नाउअडेज द things which are going on, we have conducted our lectures, each and everything that we are getting the information, it's the only one source, that is your internet. अगर आज के लाइफ में अगर इंटरनेट नहीं है तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? वी आर लाइक स्टक, वी आर लाइक डम, हमें कुछ पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि क्या हो रहा है और क्या नहीं हो रहा है. So what is the internet? Internet is the most commonly used terms in today's world, and what does it play? It plays a very important role in everyday life of the people. आजकल लोग खाना नहीं खाएंगे वो चलेगा, लेकिन आजकल लोगों को इंटरनेट पैकेज तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. This is what importance of the internet we have made nowadays. So what does happen in the internet is a global system of interconnected computers using a standardized internet. हर किसी को इंटरनेट मिलता है क्या? नहीं. अगर इंटरनेट मिलता भी है, so how they use a standardized internet where there is something protocol suit. We cannot talk with one among another. मैं आप लोगों से ऐसी बात नहीं कर सकती हूँ. आप लोगों से कभी बात कर सकती हूँ या फिर आप लोगों को कभी पढ़ा सकती हूँ. When you have done with, when you have follow some procedures, you have follow some rules and regulations. When you're going to complete some follows or going to follow the rules and regulations, then only we come under some protocol suite, and after coming under some protocol suite for communication, and we can share the communication and sharing information is called the internet. Clear? So we are going to start with about Anurag. Still my voice is lagging. Hello, still my voice is lagging. Okay, 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 okay. So from among this, we are going to study with the further topic, that is internet and its application. So with the help of the diagram, list out me the application that we are going to study, और we are आपको इंटरनेट के एप्लीकेशंस क्या क्या पता है. ये डायग्राम देख के आप लोग फटाफट चैट बॉक्स में डाल सकते हो कि हम लोग एप्लीकेशंस कहाँ कहाँ, मतलब ये दिस आर द सोर्स. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस है तो उसके अंदर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस हम लोग कौन सा यूज करेंगे. ऑटोमेटिक डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी है तो वो हम लोग कहाँ पे यूज करेंगे. इंडस्ट्रियल इंटरनेट है तो वहाँ पे कौन सा एप्लीकेशन यूज होगा. स्मार्ट सिटी में कौन सा एप्लीकेशन यूज होगा. स्मार्टफोन में कौन सा एप्लीकेशन यूज होगा. स्मार्ट ग्रिड में कौन सा होगा. मेजर एप्लीकेशन कौन से यूज हो सकते हैं. यू कैन टाइप इट इन द चैट बॉक्स. आई एम गिविंग यू 2 minutes. Tell me the applications of the internet. Come on, students, type it in the chat box that what can be the applications of the internet with the help of this diagram. Okay, education. Yes, but I want to make sure that in education में क्या what चीज होती है. Like your e-learning, तो it comes under the education, right? वैसे ही और चीज कहाँ कहाँ हम लोग यूज कर सकते हैं. Make a clear application. Name of the clear application. Among students, internet है. इंटरनेट को आपका एकदम फेवरेट चीजें होनी चाहिए. Yes, email is the right answer for food delivering. But in the food delivering, it comes under your no voice. Am I clear? Am I audible? Okay. Okay. So see, from this we are going to study the different types of applications. Now where we are going to study these applications are, so see, the internet has many important applications. Of the various services available via the internet, the three most important are, see, I'm highlighting the major things. The three important are your email, web browsing, and peer-to-peer services. Okay, what are the three important services are? Email, web browsing, and peer-to-peer services. Now, email, we know we are very much familiar with the email. As what is the email? Email is nothing but your electronic mail. And why it is used? It is most widely used and successful on internet applications. Okay, yes. So email is also known as electronic mail. It is the most widely used for successful of internet applications. So first we are going to study about email. Okay, I am giving you explanation orally. There's a no slide of this, but listen to it properly that what is exactly the email. So first of all, your email is an electronic mail. It is a service which allows us to send what? It allows us to send message in an electronic mode over the internet. Okay, officially, if we want to talk among oneself, we have to email to one another in the corporate markets, in the big industries. To do the thing according to the procedures, we have to follow the rules, and the rules are, the very first thing is your email. Okay, now what is email is? It is defined as a transmission of messages over communication network. Now for email, what do we require? For to email, we require both the emails id. Yes. Now earlier systems require the author and the reception both to be online at the same time. Means पहले के जमाने में कैसा होता था, जब email हमें करना होता था, authorization both available होने चाहिए online at the same time to chat among one another. But nowadays we can just send the messages and we can forward it also, and afterwards also they can give us reply, because it has become a very much changes in the today's world. So today's email systems are based on what? It is based on store and forward model. What does the email do? Email servers do. Email servers accept it, forward and deliver and store messages. Okay, so there is a no need to require to be online simultaneously. We are just to be connected to the mail server. Now, what does the email messages consist of? Your email messages consist of email, header, date, to, subject, carbon copy, blind carbon copy, greeting, message, body and signatures. आप लोगों ने email देखा है ना, या फिर आपको online बताओ email? See over here. See, in this there's a reception, subject. Okay, if we want to type as a cc, so we have to type it as a here c. See, in the reception we have to type it as a c. Here came as a 2. In that 2 you can see the cc. See, there's a cc and here is a bcc. Okay, what is the cc stands for? Your cc stands for your carbon copy, and your bcc stands for your blind carbon copy. This is a subject. What you have to do for the subject. Then comes your body. This is the body of the thing. And if there is a in the last, if there is a signature over here, you have to, if you want to insert the signatures, you can insert the signature. Clear with this? Understood that what does your email consist of? Your email consists of your reception name, carbon copy okay. So after this email, what is the next thing? The next thing is e-commerce. E-commerce जैसे also है, but what is exactly e-commerce? So e-commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services, or the transmitting of data or electronic network. दैट इज योर ई कॉमर्स. जैसे कि हम लोग शॉपिंग करते हैं, शॉपिंग में आपका आता है मिंत्रा, आता है नायका, आता है आपका फ्लिपकार्ट, आता है आपका अमेजोन, आता है द लेटेस्ट एंड द useful sites that we go through the, and we just tap the researches that what we want to do. So it comes under your e-commerce. Now what there is there again 4 types of e-commerce. In the 4 types of commerce, it comes under business to business, where only business transaction take place. For business to consumer, it takes uh, it deals with the business sell and a good group of products and service to the customer. Your example is your Walmart stores, or you can say DMart. Okay. Now, what is consumer to business? Consumer to business means individuals selling the business and may include a service product that a consumer is willing to sell. Means it's a group of thing that we are creating a group of product, or consumer is creating a group of product, and then they are sending, means they are going with the businesses. They are selling as a business. So what is a consumer to consumer? Consumer to consumer means consumer transact directly with the other consumers, मतलब one to one facing. like selling residential properties, cars, and many other things that comes under your consumer to consumer. Individual sells a wide variety of सर्विसेज प्रोडक्ट्स ऑन दी वेब थ्रू द ऑक्शन सर्विस मतलब ऑक्शन करते हैं हम लोग वेब जहाँ पे कस्टमर को जो रिक्वायरमेंट है वही अगर वो चीजें उनको मिल जाती है so they come under the auction sites. So what is the auction sites? We nowadays the olx.in and ebay.com that comes under your e-commerce. So what is your e-business? E-business again refers to the online transactions. It again includes what? Interaction with the business partners, customers, and vendors. But what is the main aim of the e-business? The main aim of the business is to improve business process and efficiency. उनको अपना बिजनेस बढ़ाना है, अपनी पावर बढ़ानी है, उनका प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ाना है और कॉस्ट सेविंग कम करना है. सो दे गो फॉर योर ई business. Can anyone tell me what is a blog and blogs and forums? Yes, right, Ankit, OLX. Yes, can anyone tell me what is a blog and what is a forums? Yes, very good. It is used to read articles. Yes. So exactly a blog is also called as a weblog. It is a website consisting of entries. Now, what does this entry consist of? This entry consists of called post. It also called as post. Now, appearing in the reverse chronological order with the most recent entry appearing first. मतलब it is a फॉर्मेट ऑफ अ डेली जर्नल मतलब हम लोग जो लिखते हैं जर्नल में जैसे वी राइट द डायरी सो दैट कम्स डायरी हम लोग हैंड रिटन करते हैं सो फॉर दैट इट कम्स अंडर योर ब्लॉग वेयर यू कैन राइट ईच एंड एवरीथिंग रिलेटेड टू योर पोस्ट because the post always consists of the features such as comments and link to increase user interactivity. The person who is writing a blog is called as a blogging. A person who writes content for the blog is called a blogger, and the online community of blogs and bloggers is also known as blogosphere. Clear with this? मतलब जिसको लिखना है उसको बोलेंगे ब्लॉगिंग, जो लिख रहा है उसको बोलेंगे ब्लॉगर, और जो पूरे ब्लॉग्स एंड ब्लॉगर को कम्युनिटी को हैंडल करता है दैट वी कॉल एज अ ब्लॉगोस्फियर. Okay, this comes under your blogs. So what will come under forum? So forum is nothing but a message board, online discussion site where people can hold conversation in the form of posted messages. Normally, we can say a chat type of messages where participants with a common interest they discuss something related to the business. They share the common interest and exchange the open messages. Because forums are sometimes called news group in the internet world or conferences. जैसे हम लोग के यहाँ पे कॉन्फ्रेंस होते हैं जहाँ पे हम लोग we discuss the thing about the most important matters. So to discuss the same and which we can call the thing के बारे में तो मुझसे information होगी, right? So just let students, for the network issue. There was a network issue. Yes. So where were we? We were in the video conferencing. Yes, students. So let me know what is a video conferencing among yourself. Yes, students. Am I audible? Yeah. Video conferencing for business, virtual meeting with people. Okay. We are currently doing it. Okay. Okay, so what does video in the video conferencing? What does happen exactly? So in the video conferencing, we are conducting a conference between two or more participants. Like Anurag has given the very good example that we are currently doing it, right? By using different network to transmit what here we transmit audio and video data. So what does in the video conferencing each and everyone required is yes, two and more than two people can connected, yes, but for video conferencing what does are the requirements can be a video camera, microphone, speakers. As the two participants speak to one another, their voices are carried over the network and delivered to other speakers, and whatever images appear in front of the video camera appear in the window on the another participant monitor. स्काइप है, अभी तो आपका व्हाट्सएप वीडियो कॉल भी होता है, फिर आपका गूगल ड्यूओ पे भी होता है. सो इन दिस there are various types of video conferencing. So multi-point video conferencing allows three or more participants to sit in the virtual conference room and communicate as if they were sitting right next to each other. So what is the electronic banking? So electronic banking means your e-banking. It includes cyber banking, virtual banking, home banking, and online banking. What does the e-banking do? E-banking saves the times and energy, because for the customer it is easier to transfer money securely. Customer can view account details, pay bills, transfer funds, and other checks, etc. What is the electronic trading? Electronic trading means it uses internet and brings buyers and sellers on a virtual common platform. That is electronic trading. So what is e-learning? E-learning is using electronic application and process to learn. Nowadays e-learnings are very much familiar. We are studying with the internet, network, standalone computer, which is necessary for your network enabled transfer of skills and knowledge. Now we can content is delivered via the internet, audio, videotape, satellite, TV, and CD-ROM also. What is the advantages? Is the advantages is that it's a time flexibility and it is a cost efficient. Is nothing but the time flexibility and cost efficient. And you can also see that you can sit at the home and you can listen to the lectures. So this is the best example of your time flexibility and cost efficient. Job market, job अगर find out करना है, we require various job. And what is the job market do? It is one of the largest market in the world where employers are looking for efficient employees with extraordinary skills and knowledge. What does the internet gives? Internet gives a grand opening for job seekers and companies seeking employees. So tell me the example of your job market. Google Ads, okay. More example related to job market. वेरी गुड. लिंक्डइन है, naukri.com है, timesjob.com है, monsterindia.com है. So these are your website. Yes, freelancers, these are your websites that gives us the thing to find out related to the job market. Okay. And next is the online publishing and web publishing. So online publishing is also known as web publishing. What does it do? It is a process of publishing original content of the internet. It published original content on the internet. Now, online publishing comprises of what? Your online publishing always comprises of your personal, business, and community website in addition to the ebooks and the blogs. It also includes newspapers, magazines, news, creating and uploading websites. Now, in this content, it includes text, video, digital images, artwork, and other forms of media. So, publisher, what does a publisher do? It possesses as a web server, a web publishing software, and an internet connection to carry out online publishing. जैसे कि न्यूज़पेपर्स होते हैं, हम लोग को सब चीजें फिजिकली पता होती है. तो वहाँ पे अगर हम लोग कुछ चीजें पता चलनी चाहिए, तो वी come to as a www.expressindia.com. www.expressindia.com. Understood? Now, for you, today homework is you to still find out 5 more applications related to the internet. Okay, channel already listed out. You have to find out 5 more applications related to your internet applications. This is your first homework. So this is the we have created the strategy that how much people use the scores applications in your day-to-day life. In the smartphone homes, we are using 100% your applications. For wearables, 63%, smart city 34%, smart grid 28%, industrial internet 25%. This is the thing that we have make a monthly worldwide Google search for the applications. That these are the things that your applications are using nowadays. So next topic is your World Wide Web and its evolution. So the World Wide Web was invented by a scientist named Tim Berners-Lee. This is the person. Tim Berners-Lee, who was a British scientist, has invented the World Wide Web in the year 1989 while working at CERN. Okay, while working at CERN. So the basic idea of the WW was to merge the evolving technologies of computers, data network, and hypertext into powerful and easy to use global information system. Means whatever the information we are using, to use that information globally, the team Berners-Lee has invented called the World Wide Web. Now, the World Wide Web is normally we call it as a web. What does it do? It is an information. Is an information system where documents and other web resources are identified by uniform resource locators and they are easily accessible over the internet. They are easily accessible over the internet. So this is the how the internet has been evolved and the www has evolved. Internet तो था but उस internet को worldwide provide करवाना. Who has done that? The Tim Berners-Lee has done in the year 1989. So after internet has evolved, after www has evolved, अब जैसे कि हम लोग ने पहले लैंड ले ली, लैंड के ऊपर घर बनाया, बट घर बनाने से अगर हम लोग को किसी को बताना है कि मेरा घर यहाँ पर है, so we require the address. घर बताने के लिए हमें एड्रेस लगता है, वैसे ही इंटरनेट बताने के लिए कि आई एम वर्किंग ऑन दिस फील्ड एंड दिस थिंग्स वी रिक्वायर द इंटरनेट address. So what is the internet address? It is an internet protocol address. We normally call it as an IP address. Is a numerical label assigned to each device connected to a computer network that uses the internet protocol for communication. Okay, it is a device connected to a computer network that uses the internet protocol for communication. Now, your IP address is an address of your network hardware. Of your network hardware, it helps in connecting your computer to other device on your network all over the world. Because your IP address is made up of numbers or characters. You can see the example over here is 506.457.14.512. So what will happen over here? So in this address, whatever we are working and whatever we want to share the information, the data that we are going to send or the data we are going to receive is going to send and receive by this address only. So what will happen over here is that all the devices that are connected to an internet connection have a unique IP address. जैसे कि हमारे घर का एड्रेस और आपके घर का एड्रेस हर किसी का एड्रेस अलग अलग होता है, वैसे ही हर किसी का इंटरनेट एड्रेस क्या होता है, अलग अलग होता है. There will be no similar thing. नो डाउट अगर हम लोग एक ही बिल्डिंग में रहते हैं, अगर एक ही बिल्डिंग में रहने के बावजूद भी किसी का रूम नंबर 3 होगा तो किसी का रूम नंबर 4 होगा, वैसे ही हम लोग एक एक कॉलोनी में अगर इंटरनेट यूज कर रहे हैं, सो इन द सेम कॉलोनी देयर विल बी अ यूनिक आईपी एड्रेस फॉर ईच एंड एवरी वन, which means there is a needs of billions of IP addresses. So this requirement is fulfilled by the new IP version. It is IP version 6. This is IP version 6. There are two IP versions, that is your IPv4 and IPv6. So what does IPv4 is? It is the oldest version which has a space of over 4 billion IP address, and the 6th IP version has the trillions of IP address to fulfill the need of all internet users and devices. With this much thing, Are you getting what you are studying something? Okay. Remaining students, out of 62, only one is active. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's good. Okay, okay. So see, the IP version, V4 version is used to configure IP address in numerical value, which may conflict with IP addresses. So मतलब ऐसे नंबर्स होते थे आईपी वर्जन में जो नंबर्स हमेशा क्या होते थे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होते थे सो IPv6 ने हैज adopted the hexadecimal method to provide unique IP address to billions and trillions of users in the world. Okay, आपको समझ में आया डिफरेंस आईपी वर्जन फोन में चीजें कहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम होती थी आपके प्रॉब्लम्स कहाँ पे होती थी आपको प्रॉब्लम्स होती थी न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यूज में जो दूसरे आईपी एड्रेस के साथ क्या होता था कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होता था सो आईपी वर्जन 6 ने क्या अडॉप्ट किया ही एडॉप्टेड दी हेक्साडेसिमल मेथड टू प्रोवाइड यूनिक आईपी एड्रेस टू बिलियंस ऑफ यूजर्स इन द वर्ल्ड सो आईपी एड्रेस के एग्जांपल्स आपको मैं बताऊंगी आगे बट अगेन इन द आईपी एड्रेस देयर कम्स वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ एड्रेस लाइक प्राइवेट आईपी एड्रेस public IP address, static IP address, and dynamic IP address. So we are going to study about the two main things that is your static and dynamic IP address. So all private and public IP address can be either static or dynamic. Static means same, वो change नहीं होगा. Okay, static means same, it never change, and dynamic means it can change. Now, IP address that you configure manually and fix them to the network of your device are called static IP address. And static IP address cannot change automatically. ओके आईपी एड्रेस अगर आप लोग ने टाइप किया है तो आपको जो आईपी एड्रेस मिला है वो आपने मैन्युअली कॉन्फ़िगर किया है और उसको नेटवर्क में फिक्स किया है तो उसको बोलेंगे हम लोग स्टैटिक आईपी एड्रेस एंड द स्टैटिक आईपी एड्रेस कैन नॉट चेंज ऑटोमेटिकली so what does your dynamic IP address configures your dynamic IP address configures automatically and assign IP to your network जैसे हम लोग वाईफाई पे कनेक्ट हो जाते हैं जैसे हम लोग वाईफाई पे कनेक्टेड हो जाते हैं तो हमारा एक आईपी एड्रेस ऑटोमेटिकली असाइन हो जाता है हमारे नेटवर्क में व्हेन वी सेट अप विद द राउटर विद द इंटरनेट द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ आईपी एड्रेस इज मैनेज्ड बाय ऑलवेज डायनामिक होस्ट कॉन्फ़िगरेशन प्रोटोकॉल उसको कौन असाइन करता है उसको हमेशा असाइन करता है आपका डायनामिक होस्ट कॉन्फ़िगरेशन प्रोटोकॉल एंड योर डीएचसीपी कैन बी योर इंटरनेट राउटर दैट असाइन then assign and an IP address to your network in your home or business environment. अगर आपको चेक करना है कि आपका IP एड्रेस क्या है so see I will share the screen and let you know. Okay, just give me 2 minutes. See, I'm sharing the screen. Okay, so what you have to do is see what you have to do is you have to go in the start in the all program you have to type as a command prompt or you can type it in the search button you just type as cmd okay just type the cmd your command prompt will open okay now in that what you are going to find out you have to just type ip config you have to just type ip config and just enter it okay so see in this we are going to get which type it is a version 4 address and what is address name is 172.16.1.25 in the same way can you can find out your ip address you can find out your ip address clear okay so in this way you can find out your ip address now okay now again your ip address comes under the various class that is So class A, B, C, D, and E. So how we are going to recognize that in which class, which कौन सी क्लास जैसे हमें डिविजन होते हैं ए डिवीजन बी डिवीजन सी डिवीजन डी डिवीजन एनी डिवीजन जैसे आपके एफवाईटी में 3 डिवीजन डिवीजन बी डिवीजन एंड सी डिवीजन so it comes a range and that range suppose the value is the first octal value that is 0 to 127. Okay, so that will come under your class A. If the range comes from 120 to 191, the range the class is your B. Similarly for your 192 to 223, it will come under the class C. 224 to 239, it will come under class D. And from 240 to 255, it will come class under E. Subnet marks means 8, 16, and 24. So as we find out, can anyone tell me what was the IP config of our? Okay, let me search again. Okay, so in on the my IP address, I am having the number as a 172.16.1.25. See, this is your suppose your IP address. So which class it is? Can anyone let me know? It will come under which class? Yes, it will come under the B class. How? Because it is coming under the range of 120 to 191. You can also see the subnet mask is 16. It's a 16. So see second value is also a 16. Understood the difference of the first octal value and subnet marks. So it will come under the class B and your subnet marks is your 8. अगर वो A class में आता है तो it will your subnet marks will be your 8. If it comes under your 16, it will come in the class B. And the class C, it will come under the value as a 24. Now again, why we are using the class B only? Because this range is always suitable for the medium-sized companies or medium-sized corporations. So your class A is always designed for your large companies, class B for your small medium size, class C for your small companies, class D is for your multi-class. They are not used in public sectors. क्लास डी और क्लास डी कभी आपके पब्लिक सेक्टर्स में यूज होते नहीं है बेसिकली आपका क्लास डी यूज होता है मल्टी कास्ट होते हैं एंड दे आर नॉट यूज इन पब्लिक सेक्टर्स एंड योर क्लास इज आर ऑलवेज यूज subnet mask means the another value that is defined. It is defined for the another value. Okay, we are for defining the value for the another value. जैसे कि हम लोग बोलते हैं कि yeah. So for the class key, it comes under for scientific studies. So again, this class are divided for your various things. Like class A for large companies, class B for medium size, class C for small companies, class D for multi-class, and class E is always used for your scientific studies. So what is your homework for today? Please write down the homework. Very first question is write down the first question to find out the 5 another applications of internet. To find out 5 another applications of internet. And second thing is you have to find more details about internet address. एंड आपको फाइंड आउट करना है कि आपका मोबाइल का या फिर आपके पीसी का आईपी एड्रेस क्या है. Okay, is it clear? Okay, I am having the another lectures. I am going for the another lectures. We will meet in the another lectures. Have a nice day. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you, students.